Hello, and welcome back to Fate Semi-Remnant. My name is Matey Dennis, and last time we made our choice once again, and we decided to destroy the Grail, which led into the Ray of Light ending, where we tried to reach out for the Grail. Chiemon's like, no, it's mine! And then Yui takes the hit for us somehow, and then we kill off Chiemon for the rest of the game. Yeah, I guess that's why Lancer was struck by a lightning bolt there, so he couldn't be protected. And afterwards, we kind of brought Yui home, made sure they were alright. And then while as we were about to destroy the Grail, Zhang and Caster show up, and they essentially fight us and then kind of distract us while Zhang and Caster take the Grail. They kind of make it for Akasaka and, you know, do all the Grail stuff. So before we did that, we finished off the rest of the aggressions in the game, which belonged to a rogue assassin, which just was about how he just wanted to help the youth, and Yui was the first person that he met, so he decided to help her out. And afterwards, we headed towards Akasaka, where we fought with Zhang and Caster. Caster, we found out his identity is Hidea no Are, who, after looking him up, he seems to be one of the people who recorded the Kojiki, which was an account of all the ancient myths, stories, legends. Basically, he recorded a whole bunch of things that existed previously to make it into accessible, I guess, or to make it so that there was a record of it. So he is, by all means, a recorder, and depending on how he records things, he can actually basically shape the perception of how it is in modern day, which is why he is kind of responsible for, I guess, the existence of Saber here, because without him recording it, Saber might have not existed because their powers are through their legends. But after beating them and essentially beating the giant dragon god monster that Caster created, we just kind of destroyed the Grail. Zhang and Dorothea have a moment about, you know, any regrets about the Grail and whatnot, and finding other ways to achieve their goals, and they kind of just part, and Iori's blade is still thirsty, it seems. But now I'm going to try to do another ending. I think this is actually they're looking it up. I think this is actually the last ending. I might have to do the other route again just to get both versions, but by all means, this is supposed to be the last ending, I believe, which, you know, is where we don't destroy the Grail and Iori can do what he wants. I don't really know the context of it, but yeah, let's head into it. I'll want to fight Musashi again, but after that, it's you know, straight to the end. All right, it's time to pick up the waxing moon, but Iori has a choice to make this time. Yes, what will he do? What will he do? I will. Don't destroy it. I want to keep fighting. The inner demon inside me wants to keep going. Oh, that's Saber. And Kaya. I mean, Ototachi Banahime. Oh, this is Saber's ending. I didn't think Saber would get an ending. Oh, I see where this is going to go. Huh. I bring out my sword. Whoa! What did I shout? What did I curse? What did I wish for? Saber said he doesn't have a wish, or at least he doesn't remember it. So this is going to be the path where Saber is going to essentially... it's going to have parallels between Iori and Saber, where Iori wants to keep fighting, but Saber, after having lived that life, and understanding that fighting is not always a solution, you end up losing everything you care about in the process. He's going to try to teach Iori that that's not how you should go. That's why in the beginning of, or one of the times, they're like, Iori, this is not for you. Final chapter, Entreat the Darkness. It's like, you don't have to do this. You're going to lose your humanity, essentially. And Iori's like, no, I am a fighter. Okay, so in this ending, I'm pretty sure that Zhang and Caster are still a pair. I don't know if Chiemon will show up. We'll see. We'll see. What are you doing?
器を立てと私に命じろ。あるいは己が手で断ち切るか。
もしもの話だ、セイバ
ー。What if?
英月の器は立たぬ。そう、俺が口にしたならばどうする？
That's a flag right there.
ああ。
この後に及んで妙なことを言う。
Oh. Oh, so we only have the choice to not break the grail in New Game Plus. Because in New Game Plus, it's where we start getting signs of Iori's like inner demon.
そうだな。あくまでもしもだ。マスターがそのように口にしたらどうする？
He wants to keep fighting.
お前は聞く耳持たぬか？お前ならばどうする？チエモン。
I know you're there. You you attacked me in both endings.
貴様。
くだらん問答で。
He's like, I see your true self.
釣れないな。
I see you.
言ってみせろ。どうせお前は。
残念だったな。英月は俺がいただく。今ここでな。
Try your best. Try your worst. Huh? Huh? We can't see his eyes.
そうかよ。ようやく現世の皮を脱ぎやがったか。随分だ。ああ、随分だ。てめえのそれは。
So now we're best buddies.
随分なもんだ。
I want to see Iori's face. Oh, Chiemon's backing off. Oh, crap. Whip out your sword.
チエモン。おじけづいたか。
Oh man, they're not showing his portrait anymore.
試合と行こう。そのためにここまで来たのだろう。さあ。
Come on, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Oh, he ran away like a bitch. Sneak attacks only for him.
邪魔は失せた。
Oh, okay.
最後の仕上げにかかるとしよう。なんだその顔は。ああ、あの問いかけか。
Something seems off about you,
あん
Iori.
なものはただの冗談。ジョークの類だ。気にしてくれるな。
イオリ、君は。
Damn, he really scared Chiemon like that. Ooh, but like, where are we gonna go from here? He says he doesn't want to destroy it, but like he's playing it off as if it was a joke. But clearly it's not really just a joke. Huh. Chiemon, is he gonna see Zhang and Caster? Ooh, Caster's there. Was the rat Chiemon? Okay, it was.
くせえと思って叩いてみりゃ。どうやら当たりを引いたみてえだな。
Oh, look at these two final bosses talking to each other.
土見門のサーバント、一人結界にこもって高みの見物とは。今なお限界を保っているならば、新たな嵐を見つけたか。まったく、とんなもの好きもいたものだ。
キーキーと小うるさいネズミだな。ああ、また記録が乱れたじゃないか。
No, my records!
あいにくと僕には、お前のようなつまらんネズミに割く時間も労力もないんだ。とっとと立ち去れ。
はいそうですかと立ち去るアホがどこにいる。俺と同じ匂いがするんだよ。ああ安心する。下道らしい下道の匂いだ。
You stink like a fiend.
死ね今すぐに死ね。俺の願いのために英霊七騎ことごとく死ね。
Actually, there are actually 16 of them.
願いか。
Oh, wait.
お前がそれを口にするなど滑稽極まりないな。
Come to think of it, what kind of caster is Ototashibana Hime? Is she a caster? I feel like they mentioned it, but I completely forgot.
命の一つや二つ投げ打つ気概があるならばまだ救いようもあるがお前
Oh,
お前にひるん
the
だ
sword demon. Wait, he said Kenki, which is also the word for the sword saint,
いや
I think.
あれ
Huh.
島原の死者もさぞや嘆いていよう。
Oh man, he really knows how to poke at those spots.
お前の願いは復讐か破滅かどちらにしてもくだらない。理解に苦しむ。お前こそ我が願いの礎となるがいい。僕は英月を手に入れこの世の
Record
全てを
everything.
記録する。
てめえに英月は過ぎた代物で。
口の減らない輩だな。あがくなよネズミ。面倒なのは君なんだ。
You're annoying. Where's this going to go? So Chiemon's still alive this time. Lancer, at least in my route, got struck by lightning. Oh! Come on, it's the master against the servant. You're not gonna make it out of this.
わからないのか無駄なのだと。
Ooh, yeah, what'd you expect? What did you expect, dude?
まだわからないか願いし者よ。お前の願いは常しえにかなわないのだと。
そうかもな。だが叶わねえのは
Is the Lancer gonna come?
同じだ。
Oh, he still has he still has a command seal on his arm. Is this gonna be a kamikaze? Or kamikaze?
どこにこんな力を。くそ、僕は全ての歴史。
Oh, wow. Both of the final bosses are taking themselves out. I'm pretty sure I don't think Chiemon's gonna live after this.
ランサー、お前は俺のところへは来るな。
Yeah, I think he's dead. Ooh, in that case, I'm really glad I got to do this one last. It's really interesting seeing both the final bosses essentially take each other out. Okay, huh. I mean, Zhang is left and so is Lancer. Are they gonna pair up? That's gonna be really weird. Oh no, I think she's dying. I'm not sure what she saw, but she's fading away now. So, yeah, in that case, Saber is going to be the only servant left. I'm assuming what she saw is just her master using the last command seal to use up the rest of his power.
あなたにとってはこれで
He's like, wait, I didn't even do anything
ど
yet.
うかなされましたか
I just lost my second serving. God damn it.
霊樹が消えてではまさかキャスターが
I had you for 5 minutes, bro. Oh no, 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 no. Okay.
それほどうまい話は転がっていない。そういうこと。
This got skipped a little bit.
どんな末路をたどったかは知らないが、人を煽るだけ煽って消えるとはな。
He said all those things like he was gonna do something, and nothing happened.
ここはおとなしく引き上げるほかあるまい。やれやれだ。
He's like, oh my god. He gave me hope and just
勝利
let
の
me
ためな
down.
らばいかなる手も厭わない覚悟だが、勝てぬ戦に血道を上げるのはただの悪手だ。英月代わりの土産でも探して帰るぞ。
Ah, good Zang ending.
弟を待たせ続けるにも限りがある。
はしてその土産とは
本来なら英月かせめて幕府の遠兵を持って帰りたいところだったが、鉛に銅に商売の種、それから
Oh,
藩人たち
oh,
の
trade with the Dutch.
こんなと
Yes.
ころか。いずれもあちらではたやすく手に入らないものだろう。
は皆が喜びましょう
He seems a lot happier without Caster than with, so good on you, Zang. Reach your hand out towards the moon once more.
天長の英月には届かなんだが、一つ一つ石くれを積み上げて。
Oh, I like this because it's showing how in this route
不当こそ俺たちの心情。これからも地道に戦い抜くまでだ。
like Dorothea said, you can find another way.
命尽きるまであがく。我が旧兵に恥じぬ戦いを続けなければな。
And in this one, he ended up finding another way. So, yeah, that seems to conclude his story fully now. Oh, we're actually gonna see this time.
人思いに頼むぞ。
ああ
Ew, I heard the sound. You just shove it in his mouth. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that left a mark. So is Gramps still sentient now, or is he done?
ありがとうじいさん
Oh man. Guess we're actually doing this. Wait, is that a different sword? That doesn't look like the sword he usually uses.
やるぞイオリ
いや
There's no one else.
は壊さない英月の義によって江戸の民が死ぬ悪しきことは許されぬことだそれはわかるだが
But
これ以上見て見ぬふりはできない
oh. He's gonna be like, I want to fight.
平穏の世にあって乾きに乾いた斧がうちの剣を
My blade yet thirsts.
セイバー俺は英月を災いとして永遠に残す
Oh my god. He wants to create more chaos so he can continue to enjoy this kind of life. Oh crap.
そうか
Yeah, Saber's not even surprised.
驚かないのかセイバ
驚かないよ
That's his
君
sword.
はそうするしかないだろうと分かっていた
Oh. Oh, we're fighting Saber. Yui's like, I believed in you, man.
そうか。
A complete 180 from his own route.
我が胸を焦がした温かな強行。いおりではなかった。
Oh.
今この時。いや。
Oh.
きっと元よりそうなのだ。
God damn it. So, like, there are slight differences between the two endings. From what I heard, if I do Entreat the Darkness in this one, we're gonna get like 99%. And the other 1% is gonna be in the other ending. It's gonna be because of things like this, where there are slight changes in basically the ending that we see. Like in this ending, this is where we fought with Yu Shosatsu, and then we end up fighting Ryder with Dorothea. But the other one, we're gonna end up fighting Ryder with Rogue Saber. So that's where the difference is gonna be. So I have to play, if I want 100%, I'm gonna have to play choosing the snake or rat route. I have to choose the rat route all over again and do all the stuff in between. Is it worth it? I'll see.
いおりの実から放たれたる。それは。
What was it?
そのありよう。まさに。闇に溶け犬。望月そのもの。
Well, ain't that different?
いおり。貴殿が放つ月光があまりに真白く澄み渡っていたものだから私は見誤ってしまった。
It was pure fighting
その内
spirit.
に潜む刺すような冷たさ、ひどく純粋な剣の危機に私は見誤り。
Oh wait, no. Kenki is Sword Demon. Kensei is Sword Saint. Yeah, there we go.
宮本いおりやはり初めから。
Man, Yui's voice actress is killing it. It's been really good. Well, it's time to separate.
日向のごとく穏やかで人の道を尊ぶ。余人はそういう風に俺を見る。お前もだったな。
I've been hiding my true side.
もう一度言う。俺は違う。そうではないんだ。人として正しくあろうとは思う。情も心も
Sentiment and
人の世
sympathy
には有益なもの。
have their own place.
終生穏やかによく生きるための最善手。まさに呼吸のようなものだ。それはわかる。わかっている。ゆえにこ
Oh
そした。だ
wait.
が、それが目的だったことは一度もない。夢に見たこともない。
Wow, this actually reminds me of something. It reminds me of a different character. So, spoilers for some of the earlier Fate works, such as Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night, but notably Fate Zero. In Fate Zero, there's a character named Kotomine Kirei, who was a priest. He was working for like the church, and he was one of the participants. And he tried to his best to live like a normal life. He had like a wife, had a kid, and like, you know, he was just a church man, despite, you know, having, you know, assassin training because the church is that type of thing, you know, entity. But he just could not find happiness in it. And he spent the entirety of Fate Zero trying to find out what made him happy. And it wasn't, you know, living a peaceful life like what Iori's describing right now. It was essentially like creating tragedies or like interfering with people's lives that gave him pleasure and like manipulating things. And that's what he ended up doing. He kind of also put on a mask of like a holy person who, you know, tried to do the best for, you know, for peace, but deep down he was actually, let's just say he was an antagonist in all, like, every route. He's actually, I don't want to say evil, but he's a sociopath. I think that's the right word. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's the right word. And Iori's showing like the same kind of character, where he tries his best to like do what people consider is peaceful and live what people consider is a happy life, but it's just not what he wants, and he doesn't really get as much happiness from it. I didn't think we get to play a character like that as the main character. That's whoa, whoa, that parallel is whoa.
俺の目的は今も昔も変わらない。変えられない。
Ah, the Sword Saint.
欲とするものはただ一つ。剣の道を極めること。
Saber, you're not gonna call me weak anymore. You already said in the Musashi fight, but allow me to show it to you directly.
俺はやはり優しい人ではないんだよ。俺が穏やかに振る舞うのは、人の道をタットバンとするのは、穏やかで人の道をたっ飛びながら生きる太平の世の人々を理解するため。相手が何を思い、何を考えるのか、理解すれば切りやすい。多くを切るため、多くを俺は理解したい。江戸の人々を、師匠を、お前を、誰も彼も、そうとも。誰も彼もに俺は勝つ。誰も彼もを切り伏せる。そのために生きている。
Oh, he's obsessed with the Sword Saint.
極限の剣のように。
Like the perfect blade work. I saw that night. So, was that supposed to be Musashi?
だから残す。
He needs that fire lit beneath him.
残す。あまたの強者を誘い、集うための災いとして。
There it is. That's the face Chiemon saw.
俺のために残す。
Oh my god. That actually kind of gives me chills, man.
思えば、そう。大蛇を断ち切るお前を目にした。
Oh, right. He's like, I must get stronger.
剣の神がごときありように見とれた。かの日より、俺は、お前とし合うことを。
How about a little break first, you know?
何より願っていたのかもしれない。
You literally just fought Musashi.
俺は、なんと、セイバー。
Oh, what? Miyamoto Iori Sadatsugu, the seeker of the limitless sky. Oh, he's like, whoa, I didn't plan to get an intro. Saber, the righteous prince. Ooh, who are we playing as? We're still Iori, okay. All for you. Alright. I've memorized some of his moves from fighting him in his mind world. You are truly beautiful. I'm gonna pull out all the items. I don't want to deal with too much. Oh, cannot sympathize. Alright. Oh man. I really like this Iori Saber pairing. It breaks my heart to see them like this. Notably Iori, because he's so far like one of my favorite protagonists in the Fate universe. But honestly, this makes him more interesting, but it doesn't stop the fact that it breaks my heart, you know, since we've literally gone through the entire game with Iori, and now he's, I don't want to say he's gone to the dark side, but yeah, he's definitely not the one we knew from the first ending. Oh, and it really sucks to see that Saber of all people has to like finish the job, Because you know Saber, he's grown attached. He doesn't want to fight Iori, probably. Alright. How many of these will it take? I got at least 6 more because of this culinary delight. See? Right here! Let's do it again. This is what happens when you save items for the end of the game. Oh man, is this actually going to be a fight to the death? I feel like it might be. Iori sounds like he won't be satisfied unless it is. If it ends this way, you know, in some ways, this. I mean, actually, no, I'll save my opinions about the ending until we're done. Ooh. It's just that, like, in the other ones, they were kind of. I'm not gonna say they were happy endings, but they definitely were. They were more. Like we've accomplished our goal. We're going, like, it's not a happy ending, but one that you can find satisfaction in. You know, aside from the last part where it's like his blade still thirsts for blood or something. But now it just seems. I feel so conflicted. Oh. Oh, now we're almost there. And I noticed this with the fight with Musashi, but like neither Saber nor Musashi are using their Noble Phantasm. And this will probably end it. Alright. We've taken out Saber. Is there gonna be a part 2? Your true power! I saw your Noble Phantasm before. Oh, is he gonna use a command seal to make him go all out? Oh man. Oh, this hurts. Is he gonna be able to counter it? Oh? Oh no. He got him right in the gut.
Oh
man. And Saber's been studying him this entire time. Oh. Oh man, this hurts because you know how much Saber cares about him and Kaya. And this is absolutely, well, this literally will kill Iori, but this will absolutely devastate Kaya as well. Oh man, Iori really died there. Oh my, you had to show Kaya here too. Why? With Musashi as well, old man Musashi.
Iori.
This. I mean, we got hints of, you know, born in the wrong era, but this really shows it at full force. He chose the path of the sword when it was no longer needed. And now, the thing that he wants to, the skill he wants to hone so much is absolutely useless in this age.
を。
So that's the end of Iori's story. At least in this route. I really wish it wasn't a battle to the death, but that's kind of what Iori wanted. Want to stake everything on it.
生まれる時代を間違えた。
And now that comes full circle, just like the
思い
moon.
の我を殺し、欲を殺し、太平の世の空気を拒んだ。それこそ息をしない屍のように。剣の道はついえていたんだ。だが剣としてお前に打ち壊された。まさに望んだ通りの人生だ。長い夢のようだったが。
イオリ。
あの夜殺されるはずだった港の一夜から
Against the Orochi?
ずっと続く月に焦がれるような夢だった。なんだ、まったく師匠も人が悪い。剣であってもこれ以上はない。
No. Oh my god, controller, why? Alright, we're back.
共に恵まれることがあるじゃないか。
Oh god, that's the ending. And this is the credit music. Oh. You know, even though that was kind of a sad ending, and it was significantly shorter, I was gonna mention this earlier, but it feels kind of like encapsulated a lot of the plot threads, and a lot of the parts about Iori's character finally came full circle. In a way, this is a bad ending because Iori dies, and everyone's kind of left sad. But in a way, this also feels like, I don't want to say it, it feels like the true ending. In Chiemon's ending, we don't really get much about Zhang, and in Zhang's ending, we don't really get much about Chiemon. He just kind of dies. While in this one, they're both kind of satisfied with what they end up accomplishing. Chiemon with killing Caster, and Zhang, you know, he's happy with where he is, and he found a way to really, I guess, he found a way to go back home and to do the right thing for him. And here, Yuri's satisfied because he finally got to do what he wanted. So just, goodbye, Gramps.
本来なら君に私の願いを叶えてもらう。
That is true. He is the last remaining thing left.
でもいいんだ。願いは叶った。これ以上は望めない。
Your wish? Oh, yeah. Goodbye, Gramps.
君こそは私の
Master? Friend? Left open-ended? Damn it. No! Oh man. I don't want to see if there's a post-credit scene because it's just gonna be Kaya depressed. Oh no. Oh, that was so much sadder. Ah. So Saber's gone because he no longer has a master, and he's destroyed the waxing moon, so there's no longer anything keeping him alive here. So Saber's gone. He said that his wish was granted at the end. I'm not sure what it is, but I wonder if it's going to be like a similar wish to what Yuri wished for. The satisfaction of fighting like that. Though it didn't really seem like his character. He was trying really hard to point out points where Iori was, you know, changing or like crossing the line. But I guess like how Iori was trying to find a true friend, I think he ended up finding one in Saber. And maybe vice versa as well. Saber ended up finding one in Iori. I thought it was really cool how Iori said before that he tries to adapt this peaceful life, not to live peacefully and live happily, but to make it so that he knows how to kill people who are. He can find ways to easily dispatch this, you know, just... You can find ways to essentially dispatch of a lot of people. So it kind of like hones his own sword in a way. And he tried to counter Saber by showing that he hyper-analyzed his swordsmanship. He knew that he was going to use his 8 current thing, his noble phantasm, but as a result, he ended up dying because of it, because Saber also has been watching him this entire time. Just like how he was learning from Saber, Saber learned a lot from him, and we also saw that throughout the story, which was also kind of like came full circle. That's why one of the reasons why I say this kind of feels like the true ending, if there is one, is because it really wraps up a lot of the plot, or a lot of the character stories, and like some of the plot points that haven't really been addressed since, like, you know, even the beginning. Despite the fact that it's tragic, it was probably the most complete ending we had. So at the end, we kind of got a good glimpse on all of the characters. I think the biggest enigma until like last episode and this episode was Castor, but god damn it. But we end up getting a lot of both of them. Or not, Castor and Castor. Both him, Dorothea, Chiemon, Tang, all of them end up getting a lot more character. In my first playthrough, I didn't really get as much Dorothea as I probably wanted to, because, you know, she was just kind of like some snobby noblewoman from another country. She ended up helping us near the end of chapter 4, but I ended up abandoning her. But choosing her route with the snake ended up giving her a lot more character. Oh man, so we end up seeing a lot of, well, everyone. I kind of wish we got to see a little bit more about Archer, because Archer, I mean, he was just kind of a cool dude. He was there, he was helping Zhang to his, you know, best ability, and that was kind of it. We saw some of his regrets about why, you know, he wants to serve Zhang. He died early, unfortunately, and wasn't able to serve his king well, at least not to the point where he wanted to. But I kind of wish we got a digression that revolved around him rather than Zhang, because Zhang ended up getting a lot more character later anyways. Same thing with Lancer, but Lancer is kind of an exception because she's in other games. We already know what she's like. Ooh, that's the end of it though. All for you. Complete. Oh man, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Damn it. Damn it. Oh boy. Well, let's see what our complete... Oh yeah, see. Final chapter, Entreat the Darkness, 93%. Lunar Chronicles is currently at 99%. So that means I'll have to do the... I believe it was the snake route, and then... I mean, the rat route, and then kind of get back there. Seeing how this episode is a little bit shorter, I think I'm gonna give it a try. So I'll do it on my own time, and I'll meet you there to see if there are any differences. So, see ya! Okay, so I'm at the part where we just kind of killed off Chichi Mikado. I don't know if this was mentioned last time, but we're talking with Chiemon after the fact. And he's like, No one's using
利
me.
用されるつもりはねえし、利用する価値があるやつなんざいるかや。
ならばなぜ？
なあ、お前は知ってる方の人間だろ？
は
You know where hell is.
一目見りゃわかる。善人の皮をかぶった野獣の類だ、お前は。
We're getting more of this part. Okay.
ひどい言いがかりだな。
How could you say such a thing?
わかるって言っただろうが！てめえが腹に抱えたもんは俺と大差ねえよ！
Oh, that's some extra context you get there.
ってわけだ。見せてみろ。なんせ！
Alright, I think this is the same.
しました
We fight Lancer.
より
Alright, I'll go see you until the next unread text. Bye-bye. Alright, so I've gotten back to the part where I am going to maybe get the grail, maybe not. Not sure, but we already know, so we are not going to destroy it. We're going to see what differences will be in this ending. Okay, so the Chiemon part is the same. And the thing about his eyes are also the same. I think I'm going to kind of fast forward to the part where Yui would have talked because that didn't happen in this route. Oh right, in this route actually, I don't think I don't think Caster actually joined Dang, at least not that we know. That only happened in New Game Plus. No, that only happened in the Snake route. So I wonder if in here if there's still a thing. Whoa. Whoa, this is a little bit different. So Lancer's capturing Kaya. Oh. But then she burns out. If I do this, will it... Oh. I see. I see. And then she realizes she doesn't have any time left, so kidnapping Kaya was useless. Ooh, I wonder if I should have skipped that cutscene or not. I thought that was gonna be exact same.
マスター
Well, at least put her down. I think that's a pretty neat detail because if we were to choose the other one, she would have kidnapped Kaya, so it would have led to this.
あなたにとってはこれで
So that means she was a little bit late in kidnapping her this time. Because normally she would have already been there with Chiemon had Yuri chose to destroy the Grail. Oh, Ototachibana is here.
行かなくちゃ
Ooh, are we gonna get anything new with that? Because we didn't actually see Ototachibana in the other Entreat the Darkness route. I'm really, really hoping that the other Entreat the Darkness cutscene with Chiemon is the same. If not, then I'm sorry, I just end up skipping it. Alright, we fight once again. I wonder if there's going to be any difference in the ending. I'm really curious about the Kaya part. Alright, let's go. All for you.
したな 我らの願い未来永劫
Our wishes will never align. Did they say that last time? Oh no, they didn't.
出会ってしまった。
私は私のなすべきを捨てられない
Oh.
私は
Oh, we get more context in this.
私が奪ったあまたの命に近い全部出す
乱世なき江戸の世であるのに俺は
I can see your swords aren't touching.
剣の頂へ至る道を再び望んだのだ。
Oh, that's pretty cool.
故に 善をなす者として。
すなわちただ剣の鬼として
Bloodthirsty demon.
君を切る。
お前を切るよりもはや道はなし。
Oh. Nope. Alright. Back to looping this.
雨返し
I got one more culinary delights. Oh no, he's using Tort against me. No, my favorite move. Other than, you know, rolling rapids, which was... Oh no! I really like how we get to literally see all the affinity techniques that we've learned with Saber, and he's using those against us. Is that all you have, Saber?
違うだろう。
Show me more! Show me more!
燕返し
Okay, we finished this fight. Let's see how the ending differs, if at all.
どうした。
Show me your true power. I think it's gonna be the same. Well, we'll watch this one more time. Saber does have two swords. The Kusanagi, he kind of materializes.
発揮怒涛。 ここ。なぜ。
Yep, it's the same.
Kimiの言う通り、勝つために相手の気持ちを考えたんだ。
ああ。それは勝てないな。
Oh, I just noticed that's the charm that Kaya gave him. Oh, that makes it even worse. No. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is the same, so I'm gonna skip this. Okay, well, that's the end of this game, pretty much. We've completed both versions of Entreat the Darkness, and we saw the little differences. And that's the last bit of game I have left of this game. So originally I heard that there were going to be like 4 endings. It was basically, I thought it was going to be choose Rat, destroy Grail, Rat, don't destroy Grail, Snake, destroy Grail, Snake, don't destroy Grail. But those 4 endings were actually 3, pretty much. And the last ending was actually Boss's secret early bad ending. Or just early ending, I don't know if you can call it bad. Well, Kaya's here again. Well, I guess she got here without Ototachibana because by the time she got here, the Waxy Moon was destroyed. It didn't even occur to me before. But I guess she was just a little bit too late. All for you, complete. So by now, I should have the 100%. And, well, I have finished this game on December 7th. And, oh man. I don't know how long this game took me exactly. Over there it said 51 hours, but I had to like redo some of the routes and whatnot. So it's probably more like, let's just say 60. I think that's about right. But yeah, we're at 100% everything. So 100% the Lunar Chronicles and 100% the Digressions. That's quite the achievement in my opinion. Good job, Dennis. But yeah, that's the end of the game for me. It seems like I'm ready to put this game down at least until the DLC. Don't know when that's gonna happen. Like Witch on the Holy Night, I do plan on doing like a little extra thing because I bought the special edition because, well, I wanted the special edition, which is why I ended up getting the Switch one because I didn't have a PS4, at least not at the time, and they didn't have the special edition for PC, so that's why I ended up getting the Switch version, which, even though it kind of made the performance worse, I really wanted the collectibles. And inside the collectibles, there was actually a little like short story material stuff that I'll try to read out loud and maybe do a speed paint like last time. But I guess after that video, it'll be the end of this game for me until the DLC comes out, which I totally plan on checking out. That'll happen sometime in the future, I have no idea. I'll probably do them as they come out, but I'm not exactly sure when in the story each one would take place. I mean, I have several save files here for different like paths, because you can see here, like here I have one for Entreat the Darkness. Here I have one for Array of Light, and here I have one for Flames of Resentment. So like I kind of have all of them, and this one is the Entreat the Darkness for the other route. So I guess I'll just pick up wherever is needed. I'm pretty sure I have one where I save for Musashi as well. Yeah, right here, Divide the Sky. I made several save files just in case. So, well, pretty much wherever they drop the DLC, I'll be prepared. But yeah, I really like this game. I think the beginning was a bit slow. There was a lot of exposition, and we didn't really get much work done in the beginning. Hell, I always complain about this, but like it took us forever to not find Yui Shosetsu. And I feel like we're going in like a lot of different directions, and I feel like the story didn't really pick up until all the mind controlling servant stuff happened, which I believe was chapter 4. That's when things started really picking up and things started getting a lot more interesting. So yeah, although it did take a while, it ended up being, you know, pretty good on each front. I liked all the endings, although I think all of them kind of left a bittersweet taste in my mouth. Even the quote-unquote bad or true ending, depending on how you decide to view it, like the Entreat the Darkness ending, I still really enjoyed it because it really covered a lot of plot points and, you know, made Iori satisfied. It covered the heartless Iori and his little quest thing. And even Saber at the end, although he was really sad, he seemed satisfied with what ended up happening. I just feel so bad for Ototachibana and Kaya. But overall, this game was great. I heard originally this game was potentially going to be like a Souls-like. You know, let's just play the opening again in the background. But yeah, they decided not to do a Souls-like because that would have been too hard and maybe drive away a lot of the player base. And I recently got into Dark Souls, and I love Dark Souls. But although part of me kind of wishes that it was that difficult, doing it on the Switch would have been absolutely terrible. And well, let's just say that it would have been fun, but I probably would have needed a death counter in the bottom. Once again, I love Souls games, but they're very difficult, and this game would have been a huge pain to go through because I mean, it's a visual novel-esque RPG, so you have to go through the story and a whole bunch of things over and over again, and having it be a Souls game would really discourage me from doing a New Game Plus. But overall, the combat, it felt really weird at first because it was just a whole bunch of people. I'm not a huge fan of Musou games, but eventually, given the wide range of AoEs we have, as well as just the ability to use servants, especially rolling rapids, man, that's my key move, it ended up being much more manageable. And even in New Game Plus, although I complained that it took me a while to actually really get through New Game Plus, it was actually alright because we were just really, really strong. And by that point, I also learned about MP looping, and it made it so much easier. So yeah, I think the character I wish we kind of got a little bit more about was probably Assassin. I mentioned this last episode, but they have a lot, and I do mean a lot, of Japanese servants, which makes sense because it's in the Japanese setting this time. It's Edo, Japan. But there are a lot of characters that I think I knew of but didn't really know, such as I think well, I end up kind of guessing Ushigozen. Not really, I guess Raiko. I didn't know much about Yoshinaka until they revealed the flashback with Tomoe Gozen. And there was also Koga Saburo. But yeah, there were a whole bunch of servants that they added that I wasn't really familiar with. I love that because it gives me the mystery aspect of the game. I don't know who's gonna be who, and I get to guess a little bit. I play a lot of FGO, so like, I knew a decent amount of the servants. Let's see. Even here, just looking at the rogue servants, the new ones were, okay, Rogue Saber, Rogue Berserker. I mean, Ototachibana, I don't know if she counts. But there we go. There was also normal saber, archer, and okay, assassin and caster. So those haven't really been in other Fate games until this one. Those were the new servants. And you know, it was really cool trying to guess who they were. I think the only ones I got were Ryder, and I think that's the only one actually. I didn't manage to guess any of the other ones. I'm not really much of a history buff, so I feel kind of bad about this because I ended up watching Invincible recently with a friend out, and there's a character whose name is Black Samson, and I didn't know who Samson was at when I was playing this game, and afterwards when I saw Black Samson, I was like, oh, that's why, because I just learned about Samson right before then by playing Fate, which is kind of cool. But I didn't realize how well known Samson was. I mean, I still don't really know much about Archer. I think his name was Zhou Yu, but it's part of the Three Kingdoms, and I was never really interested in the Three Kingdoms period, as well as a lot of the Japanese history. I think in terms of guessing characters, I think Greek heroes and Egyptian mythology were usually the ones I was the most interested in. But there are no Egyptians here, and no new Greek heroes here for me to point out, so yeah. But I end up liking a lot of these characters, and I'm really glad I got to play this game. There's a little bit more, but I'm really satisfied with where this game kind of left out. I will say my favorite servant is Okita Soji, and I really hope that they end up adding them to the game because I feel like it would be a blast to play. I thought like, yeah, it probably won't happen because they're essentially part of the Shinsengumi, which was in the 1800s. But they did add Rogue Assassin, and Assassin's also from that time period. Oh no, you can put it in. But if they ever add a DLC, which I believe there are 3 waves of, I am really curious what they would add, because I feel like I don't know if they'd add new servants. One that would be really, really cool though would be the ability to play as all the characters that were already in the game, such as Ryder, such as Caster, and such as Boss. That one, yes. That would be really cool if after beating him, we end up getting him on our party. Just imagine that. We have the Gate of Babel on our side, and he's already nerfed because he hasn't even used his ultimate technique. So just imagine being able to do that. That would be awesome. But yeah, once again, this is the end. Well, thank you for watching. Feel free to stay for one more little short story thing. I hope you had a wonderful time, because I sure as hell did. And you know what? Have a wonderful day. Peace!